China just crossed a dangerous red line. Over 40 military aircraft breached Taiwan's air defense zone in the last 72 hours. Naval warships are patrolling the Taiwan Strait. Tensions haven't been this high since the Cold War. Is a Chinese invasion of Taiwan imminent? And what would that mean for the rest of the world? In this video, we'll break down the current military movements, the global reactions, and the terrifying consequences of a China-Taiwan war. Stay with us till the end, because this isn't just about Asia, it's about the future of global power. China's aggression escalates. On April 12th, the Chinese PLA Air Force sent 42 warplanes across the Taiwan Strait median line, the unofficial boundary between China and Taiwan. Meanwhile, China's Navy deployed 8 destroyers within 100 nautical miles of Taiwan's western coast. These drills weren't random. Chinese state media confirmed that the operations were a response to Taiwan's newly signed security agreement with the United States. Xi Jinping made it clear, Taiwan's independence means war. With elections approaching in Taiwan and Beijing increasing pressure, experts fear the situation could spiral out of control. Why Taiwan matters. But why does Taiwan matter so much to China? And why is the world so concerned? First, there's history. China views Taiwan as a breakaway province, not an independent country. Since the Chinese Civil War in 1949, Taiwan has functioned as a democratic and self-governing state, but Beijing has always vowed to bring it back under control, by force if necessary. Then there's technology. Taiwan produces over 60% of the world's semiconductors and over 90% of the most advanced microchips. If China were to take control of Taiwan, it could dominate the global tech supply chain. Smartphones, cars, defense systems. Everything depends on chips. Finally, there's strategy. Controlling Taiwan would give China a massive strategic advantage in the Pacific, threatening U.S. bases in Japan, South Korea, and even Guam. Global reactions and U.S. warning. So how is the world responding? The United States has reaffirmed its commitment to Taiwan under the Taiwan Relations Act. In a dramatic move, the U.S. sent 2 aircraft carrier groups near the Philippine Sea. Japan raised its alert level. Australia called for emergency discussions with NATO. Just days ago, President Biden stated, "We will defend Taiwan if China attacks." Meanwhile, the European Union has issued sanctions on several Chinese officials linked to human rights abuses, escalating diplomatic tensions. But the question remains, would the U.S. and its allies really go to war over Taiwan? Military experts say the answer depends on how fast and how decisively China moves. A swift invasion could leave little time for a coordinated Western response. This isn't just about geopolitics. It's about the survival of peace in our time. So is war coming? Nobody knows for sure. But what's clear is that the world is watching and holding its breath. China's ambitions, Taiwan's resistance, and the West's red lines are on a collision course. The next few months could decide the fate of the Indo-Pacific and possibly the next world war. We'll keep updating you with the latest intelligence and military developments. If you found this video helpful, subscribe now to War Watch 360, hit the bell icon, and stay informed. Because in today's world, ignorance is no longer an option.